Right. So this is about the product designer advanced level course is all about. Because as far as the guideware requirements are concerned, especially in property and casualty insurance, we majorly focusing on policy center. We majorly focusing on claims, focusing on billing, all that. In addition to that, there is one requirement. I don't say this is a role because this is something useful, especially for a business analyst profiles. Because while we are learning business analysis or we are working as a business analyst in Guideware side, so understanding the requirements from the product designing point of view. Because if you want to design any kind of product, or if you want to understand and defining any kind of business requirements to generate any kind of product codes or something like for any, especially for a business analyst profiles, especially in the Guideware side, always important for us to understand about the product designer. This is a course which is meant for that. And do remember, this is something majorly focusing on the product designing point of view. Okay, this is nothing to do with any claims or billing, all that stuff. So whoever wants to pursue their career in the field of guideware, especially when whoever has a exclusive requirement in product designer, so for them this role is all about and this course is all about. So when it comes to the learning of guideware product designer, I always prefer a person whoever is wants to enroll or whoever wants to learn about the product designer advanced level. It's always better to have some knowledge over the policy center point of view, point number one. Because whoever is having experience in policy center, those people can opt this. And after that, even any interested learner can also learn this application, learn this product designer advanced level, right? So whatever the kind of policy center for APD applications, right? So focus is more on the product designing, right? So you need to design the product, you need to document it, you need to model the business requirements, right? So for that purposes, generally this course is usually meant for. And now, when it comes to the learning point of view, these are different things which normally we learn, which is about the APD part. First of all, we must be having a clear understanding about advanced product designing introduction. We must be knowing that is the first basic thing you need to know, right? So because you need to know the overall structure about the product designing, followed by the kind of architecture it has. Next, how requirements can be conceptualized into mind mapping. Because when there is any designing of an application you are designing, there are a lot of functional and as well as non-functional skill sets are required. At the same time, you need to have some business and technical skill sets. Or knowledge is something essentially needed. In this regard, it's always important for us to have some conceptualizing requirements in mind mapping is something you need to do. This is point number one. Point number two, visualization part, right? So when it comes to the visualization part, wherein you need to enhance and visualize the product, right? So wherever you are enhancing and visualizing the products in APD, right? So advanced product designing and all, especially from the policy center point of view, because policy center is a kind of module, which is majorly used to record the policies, update the policy records, designing, and if you want to make any kind of subsequent changes in the existing policy or based on the business rules and government mandates, whatever is required. So everything will be done over here. So in this process, when you are going to develop a new product, okay, especially in the policy center, first of its kind, we are developing a product in our organization, a new product in your organization. Or if you are going for enhancements means existing product is already there, policy center. Now you want to go for an enhancing level where if you want to visualize something more advanced features, you want to be upgraded. This product designer is something which is useful. So you need to have some visualization understanding that is required. So enhancing and visualizing the product followed by APD application understanding. This is all something part of visualization. So visualizing the requirements is one of the key and important business analyst requirements. As far as the business requirements are concerned, you must be good with. Next, finalization. Finalization, wherein we need to finalize in generating the product by understanding the architecture of the product. So especially from the policy center point of view. At the same time, we need to finalize and generate the products from the APD application development is also one of the key and important element from the finalization side, I can say. Next is about the resources part, because what are the different additional resources for APD which is required? Because when you are designing an application, it's always important for us to understand about the business architecture, right? So understanding about an enterprise architecture is one of the key and important element one to be known with. So understanding about these things, right? So how these additional resources can be created, right? So how to understand about the architecture, because let's say there was an existing legacy architecture we are using for a long time. Now we are transforming from the next to the next level. This is where generally all the additional resources for APD, everything will be included in this. Followed by that, we need to have an understanding over the review of insurance products and as well as the product lines, whatever the review do we have, right? So whatever the insurance products and product lines do we have, everything will be included in this. This is something which Guidewire Product Designer Advanced level is something as from the learning perspective, one should be knowing. Right? So this is what something you must be good with. And this is focused towards the policy center, as I stated in the beginning, repeating the same. This is all about that. Okay, thank you.